Yeah, Toro Timemaster. Blade engagement. Brake cable replacement. That's right, old Toro. Back in the shop again. Well, at least I'm the one that's working on it. So yeah, we had to fix the blade engagement brake cable. So far, I done replaced the synchronous belt, the drive belt, transmission belt. I replaced that, but it was okay. So I got an OEM synchronous belt coming. I'm gonna upgrade the pulleys. That's next. And I'll give you some footage of that. But today, we working on this blade cable here. This blade engagement brake cable here. That's what we working on, people. On the Toro. But she working. Now, this is an aftermarket part. This is not the OEM. I'm going to try to locate the OEM. That's what you're going to need there. I got my spring pulling tool, but I didn't need that. You might need that if you take off the transmission spring. I used a 3/8 socket and a 7/16 socket. Got me supplies, zip tie, got your brake cable there, and we're going to swap out. Mine broke right there. Didn't break down low, it broke up top. Near the handlebar. Just showing you how the cable is ran, fished all the way down there. You got your zip tie right there, held under there by that little piece. There you go. Another piece has got it held in, and the spring is underneath connected to, bam, that piece right there. That's your part of the brake cable there. I didn't have to replace that. I just replaced the cable. The OEM comes with that, I think. I've seen some parts online where you get that part. They got an aftermarket part. Right there, I marked it just so I can get it somewhere in the ballpark or where the tension need to be. And we'll talk about that a little later. There we go again, just showing you the aftermarket piece. Right now, it's holding up. Got your zip ties. I mowed with it one time. So, get that grass out of there. That's that Echo leaf blower. I like that leaf blower. I got a video on there. Check that out. Echo. Ah, there we go. Let's get that grass out of there. All right, turn over on the gas side up, people. Got them ballot blades on there. That's them gold hybrids. Trying to get up under there with the camera. It's hard to get under there and get you some good footage. That's the transmission right there. There's a cable hooked to that. One video I seen the dude, he loosened that spring up right there and so he can get under there. But I didn't have no problem getting my arms and my hands in there, connecting this cable. There you go, the front side. Go ahead and loosen that up with that 3/8 socket. Yeah. That's the parts there. Put them somewhere that you don't lose them, people. I didn't have that happen, but I'm saying that could happen. I used my ratchet wrench right there. My socket wouldn't fit back there. That's a 3/8. Right now, I'm just loosening up the tension. I'm going ahead and unloosening. You don't have to do it this way, just the way I did it. Just so it'd be easier for me to pull that spring off underneath. I just went ahead and loosened up that cable. I can unhook that spring in there. Wish I could have got up in there, but it's hard to get up in there with the camera. She got you, some camera glasses or something. Something to do POV. I'm fishing. Right now, I'm fishing the new cable in there. So, I hadn't took the old one off yet. Cut that zip tie. Go ahead and freeing up that cable so I can pull that spring off on the other side. And then I'm working my new cable around to where, it's going to go, replacing the old. So that's all I'm doing. Right there, you just take that off. On the back side, you pull out your old cable and fish the new one through. Real easy, real simple. I just popped it right back in the handlebar. Yeah, I'm just working out the new cable in, working the old cable out. I found it easier that way. I think I watched one video. I did a little opposite of what I seen, but it's all good. Do your thing, as long as you get the part on there right. That's the new cable and the old broken piece. Just showing you that the parts, they line up. They resemble each other. They fit. Or the new one fit. That's the 7/16 socket right there to loosen up that cable there. That's also connected to your stop button. And it's also your personal pace cable. Your drive cable is connected in there too. I marked that so just in case I had to loosen it up enough to where I could put it back to where tension was. Just a reminder. So I marked that part too. I'm gonna have to loosen it up again because you'll see. That part right there is hard. I thought it was just all cable all the way, but it's a little hard part that you can't bend. So I had to get that cap off so I can get the old part out. I used the hammer to pry it off. Yep, I used the back, the back part of the one you pry the nails out with. I pried that off. See, I thought I could just get the cable back in there, but it's not bendable right there at the end to a certain point. Then it starts where you could just bend the cable. So I had to loosen that back up. I had to loosen it back up. But the part fit. I just wasn't paying attention to the part. Got it on there. That's what I'm talking about right there. That part is not bendable. So I put the piece in right there. I put that piece in first and then worked it back in there. And there we go. I hammered that cap back on. Now we're gonna put the new cable back in where it's supposed to go. That 3/8 ratchet and wrench. Recording, it took me probably about an hour, but if I wasn't recording, I probably could have done this in, say, about 20 minutes. It'd probably take about 20 to 30 minutes. Probably faster than that if you already know what you're doing. I'm just a DIY. I'm not a lawnmower mechanic now. I can't give you all the technical terms and, things of that nature. But, it's easy to do. You can do it. Watch a couple of videos. You might be able to do it off of this video. I watched one video and I was able to do it and I tried to film it the best I could. We got it back on. Now, you see it's not enough tension. Because the blades didn't come on. So I got to go and tighten it back up. Put a little more tension on the cape. There we go. There they go. There, they spinning now. We got enough tension on there. I didn't pull it all the way. I didn't want it too much tension on there, but I didn't want to, I made sure it had enough tension. Engage those blades. I just tinkered with it a couple more times and got it to where I felt like it should be. To my liking. Again, I didn't want it too tight. We adjusted it. I adjusted it one more time. I felt like I put too much on it that time. I said, let me just take give it a little more slack, just a tad on the slack. There we go. I think I'm happy now. I'm happy with it, people. But again, I'm gonna order me a OEM part. I just needed it up and going again. So I got some off of Amazon. Got it real quick. The 2-day delivery. I think this one came the same day. Or the next. It might have been next day. It was next day delivery. Yep. I'll put the part in the description if you want it. It seems like it's gonna last a little bit. We'll see how long it lasts. If I can get a whole year out of this piece, then that's good. Just have you some backup parts for this Toro. Go ahead and get your backup. Cover easy to put back on. That's your 3/8 socket. So, looking at the bright side of the Toro, we got our problems with it, but again, it's helping me learn a little bit about lawnmower parts and maintenance. So, I guess it's the bright side. But it costs too much at $1,600 for us to be replacing parts this early. Come on, Toro, we got to do better. I already done changed the front height adjustment plate, the synchronous belt, the drive belt, with the blade engagement belt, and now the blade engagement brake cable, But thanks for coming out, man. I hope you find this video helpful. Did the best I could. Camera angles, but it's not hard to install. You should be able to do it. Shouldn't take you no more than an hour. Probably less than that if you really know what you're doing. Toro Timemaster blade engagement brake cable replacement. Space time. Appreciate y'all, man. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna do a video where I upgrade the pulleys. That's coming soon on the Toro Timemaster. I'm gonna upgrade the pulleys and put the OEM synchronous belt on there. Space time. I'm out of here. Later.